Okay, so on part one, we ended off with getting the proper amount of sleep. Try to aim 7 to 9 hours. And now we're going to go on to the next one. So, counting your calories. This is going to be more to see results. Try to have like a little notebook. Try to jot down, like, oh, I had this and that for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Make sure you add your snacks. Definitely your drinks if you're drinking alcohol. But if you're trying to lose weight, I would say try to decrease the amount of alcohol consumption, but making sure you track your calories. You'd be surprised what a portion size is if you're like starting to learn it out. Like a tablespoon of peanut butter isn't really much, and you don't get much. It's like 2 tablespoons for 180 calories. There are way more things you can eat which will make you full or also just prolong your hunger for the amount of calories that peanut butter just won't do. You like eating less junk food. I'm not saying like take it out of your like whole lifestyle. You need to have like an 80% good and then 20% like that's not the best food, but I want to enjoy life a little bit. So you need some kind of balance. You can't be very strict with this stuff. So just if you're gonna eat less like junk food, like pizza, chips, fast food. So instead of having like so many pieces of pizza, just have like a slice or two. Or if you're going to fast food, if you're going like 3 times a week, try to do like once a week or once every 2 weeks. Next is exercising. Try to aim for 3 to 5 days a week. So like you got your weight training and then your cardio. So maybe like every other day you do weight training and then those other days you do like cardio. Just your basic cardio, just walking on a treadmill, maybe the stair climber, the bike. This kind of cardio, since like you don't want to be too crazy about it, just aim for 150 minutes, just basic a week, and then about 3 to 5 weight training, days. So you can do the cardio right after you're doing like the weight training, so you don't feel like all tired and whatnot, and you're also just walking it. So that'll be good. If you're on a treadmill or bike, just walk it, and you can do like watching Netflix or something. I do that. I just watching Netflix, makes a half hour go by, and just get off the machine after that 30 minutes. Having a scale, so it's a double-edged sword. A scale is good to, keep track, like, hey, I lost weight this day and that day. I'm making results. But try not to check the scale every single day. So maybe check the scale, I would say about once every week, maybe every 2 weeks. You don't want to check it every day because let's say you ate something the night before, you didn't get much sleep. There's so many different calculations that you'll be like, oh, why did I gain weight? Or why am I gaining weight? And maybe sometimes you checked your weight at nighttime and you think you gained weight. It's like, no, I just had a lot I ate that day. So checking the scale, when you do check your weight on the scale, make sure you do it right in the morning when you wake up. But like go to the bathroom first. But don't eat breakfast and coffee. So make sure you go to the bathroom. It's in the morning right after you wake up. So you got a clean body weight. It's not like you're checking your body weight at 2 p.m. right after, you had breakfast, you had lunch. You do that and every day is going to be different. So try to check it in the morning, after your bathroom, and before your breakfast. Then also like good results compared to like the scale itself. Your clothes, you want to make sure they fit you, nice and tight. They start, you feel slimmer in them. They're not as like tight on you because you were too much weight. So if you're losing weight, you'll be like, oh, these feel a little looser and whatnot. Your energy levels, you want to make sure that you're not feeling like sluggish, like, oh, I don't want to exercise, I don't want to go to work, I hate life, I hate my diet. You want to try to be a little happy when you do this. So if you're feeling all those emotions, something's wrong. You gotta, like, you have discipline, but you also need to notice that like you don't want to feel sluggish and low energy. So make sure you get the sleep, you're eating correctly, and then let's say having a book or a notebook, or maybe you could just write on your phone in your notes, like the weights that you're doing in the gym, your exercises. Try to keep track, like how many sets, reps, the weight of the dumbbell or the machine that you're doing. So you know, like 2 or 3 weeks later, hey, I'm making progress. The numbers don't lie. I'm actually making results. So you're not like guesstimating each time you go to the gym. You're keeping track and you're actually making the results you want to see on paper. Another thing people say are like milk isn't really a great protein source. So that's true. It's really not. Like the same thing as peanut butter. That's more of a fat. Milk is like 8 grams of protein, I think, for whole milk. That's 150 calories for 8 ounce. I don't know what to say about that. Like a 12-ounce soda is like 140 calories. So you see the comparison, and it's not really much protein. You can get like Greek yogurt, Oikos. That was like 100 calories, and you get 20 grams of protein. So you see the difference. Like you're not getting as many calories, and you're getting more protein. So that yogurt is good. What we said earlier was decreasing the alcohol consumption. Like everything else, have it in moderation. I'm not saying go drink a gallon of beer or something, but if you're out with a buddy or something and you're at a restaurant just once a week or 2 times a week, that's okay. But after you get like 3, 4, 5 times a week going to the restaurant, eating out, having bad food, that's when it's a no-no. So alcohol in moderation is fine. Let's see, decreasing the fats and oils in your food. Like we said before, peanut butter, that's a fat, that's oil. Your butter, you just put on toast. This, you probably just spread it on your bagels or toast. This is where these serving sizes come in handy, because I know myself, I probably don't go by the serving size. Probably should, and I'll just dazzle a whole bunch of peanut butter on like a toast or a bagel. So I'm probably gaining way more calories than I should. So yeah, that's where the discipline of like, okay, let me actually measure this kind of comes into play. And I'm going to check how many minutes are left. That's pretty much it for the video. So I'm going to I'll end right there with peanut butter isn't really a great source of protein. It's more of a fat, and the alcohol. So I'm going to just scroll up right there, call it a video, and see you guys in the next one. Dylan, signing out.